Hey guys, it's LegoGod here, and today I have a video on the Lego Volvo L350F wheel loader, or front loader, whatever you want to call it. This set has 1,632 pieces, and it retails on the Lego website for $250. It is fully power functions, as you may or may not know, but it is. And you have two controllers here. This is drive forwards, drive backwards. This is bucket tilting. This is arm, like the raising of the arm. And this is, of course, turning. So, before I show you it driving and whatnot, I'm going to go over the booklet a little. The book, it's not a booklet, it's a full-on book. Because the booklet is just about 320 pages. If you count the page with all the piece list, it's 320 pages, as you can see. Which is a good thing. I like one booklet. It's a cool thing. The binding is good. It didn't break. This is after I've built it. It's pretty sturdy still. But what I really like about the booklet is that there's no mistaking black with gray. Like, if you look there, you can see what's black and what's gray. So, like, in earlier booklets, some things would get mixed up. Another thing I've noticed is that there are separate stickers for the different models, which I sort of get because they're two different types of tractors. This one right here is the L350F, and the B model is the A25F. And by the way, instructions are only available online. But yeah, I do have something to say. If you are thinking about getting this set, I would recommend you have past knowledge with power functions because it's got a lot of stuff, and just a decent, like, intermediate builder. Because, I mean, it took me like 8 hours to build, so it's a pretty big set. Let me move it out of my white background because it barely fits, and to drive it around and whatnot, I want to have no background. But first, let me show you all the stuff down beneath. So you can safely place it on its side like this. Let me bring it a little closer. How's that? There we go. Alright, so you can probably see right here, there's a differential in the back that lets the wheels turn at different speeds. There's also one in front. Below this gray piece, there's a universal joint for the turning, so drive works at all times. And you may know that the back has the rear axle can oscillate, sort of. That is done by having a small turntable right there, and in back, way over there, there is a little 5L axle with a stop, and then just goes through these pieces with some connector thingies there. So, let me flip it back over. Oh, yeah, and to remove the battery box, what you do is you take out this pin and this pin, and then, so you pull those out, disconnect the wires, open the bumper, and then the whole thing will pull out. That's how you take out the battery box, in case you need to change the batteries. But let me turn it on. So as you can see, the steering returns to center once you turn it on. This is backwards, forwards. Let me move it back a little. Bucket tilting. Bucket up. Arm up. And arm down. Goes pretty high, and then turning. It works with decent speed and has typical range for Lego power functions. Let me bring it back here. The scooping is pretty good. It's got decent power. The front, it has these two beams, which, okay, if you don't have a panel, that works, but I've heard people say that they don't like those two beams right there, and I can see that. I mean, it doesn't look amazing, but you're not going to really be looking at it that much there. But as for the other looks, this is by far the best Lego set I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'm glad to say I own it. It has good looks. The stickers are cool. I'll show you the sticker in back. So you can see that Volvo sticker right there. Looks pretty good. It's a little metallic. You can see the switch down there. I added that little piece just for ease of use for the switch. But you may also know that it has a engine in there. can see the cylinders moving maybe. And if I pick it up, you can see, there you go. So you can see that stuff moving. You can also open this. Let me turn it off. There we go. You can open up the sides like so for more engine access, which is pretty cool. A lot of neat features on here. On the other side, there is a ladder here, and same sort of thing, opening side panels. Just to give you some scale, let me grab a minifigure here. Straighten this guy's legs. It's not minifig scale. This is a minifig, so set him up there. It is way bigger than a minifigure. So, yeah, it's pretty big. I think it measures approximately 22 inches long, and it can reach about 15 inches high, the bucket. So, yeah, it's an awesome set. I would recommend you get it if you have the money. It's a bit expensive, but that's what birthdays and Christmas are for. So, I would recommend you get this set. It's pretty cool. It's got good details, lots of functionality, and, yeah, there's not much more to say other than it's a fantastic set. So if you guys liked the video, like and subscribe for more.